Greetings and welcome, all you beautiful humans, and welcome to your soulmate soul scopes. I am Demi, and I want to thank you for tuning in. I am powered by Love TV. This is your channel Akashic Record reading meets your soul books for your horoscope. And if this resonates with you, I want you to go ahead and drop this emoji in the love sector. And if it resonates with you in the abundance, I want you to go ahead and drop this emoji. Let everyone know that you watch it all the way through. Leave your comments and feedback. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell if you want to see all of our great and wonderful content from right here at I'm Powered by Love TV. But most importantly, don't forget to watch your entire Soulmate Soul Scope. Subscribe, like, and share. Keep in touch with us, and we will get your reading started right now.
Scorpio DECAN 2 with I Am Powered by Love TV. Your birthdays are from November 2nd through the 11th. And
all right, greetings and welcome in all my Scorpio DECAN 2s. This is going to be your soul growth. Right here is the super most important part about any reading. And, we can get clarity and insights, but if we don't know how to move them forward so that we can manifest what we most deserve, then we are missing out on our evolutionary growth. This part here is what we're adding to our readings now for that very purpose. This deck here is your soul lesson. These cards have been pre-shuffled. I'm going to put just a little bit more love and light here on these for you. And the soul growth is the lesson in the energy that you are in now that will help you transform your situations, but also help you release and clear. And this is humor. Seeing the light side of life, I could totally see that for you being the lesson. The seriousness and the brevity of life can be somewhat overwhelming, and there's a broodiness that is hanging and looming, quite overshadowing you right now. So yes, they're wanting you to look at the lighter side of life and appreciating and bringing back to the joy, because this has to do with everything that's going on right now, because they need you to see the joy in it. They want you to create and not think. So there's that. Now we're going to go into the skills, talents, abilities, the parts of you that will help you bring this. And I love that they pulled the Shaolin Master, because this is about the grace and in movement, and being able to focus on movement. When we're mastering self, we can take the time to move energy through movement. So I could completely see that. And instead of thinking, they want you to create. And this is the path card. This is how you're going to bring that about. I love it. Elevate. So here's your soul growth portion right now. And this is when they're saying elevate, you're like, well, how do I elevate? The elevation is in the gratitude and being able to step back here and really be able to focus on what is working instead of what's not working in your life. So let's move on to the soulmate soul scopes at this time. Right here, all my Scorpios. We got a lot of things cooking up here. We're doing a lot of thinking, and we need to bring down some joy, actually releasing some joy. We're going to move the energy. Instead of sending out thought, we're going to send out joy, because you do have a lot on the plate. You are keeping it together. There is the breathe. We need to definitely take a beat. The retrograde here is definitely slowing you down a bit, and you don't like it because you are deep in think mode. So we got a lot of confusion there. This really, I'm not hearing anything about a relationship. This has everything to do with finances and stability. There have been some delays in moving things. Things kind of slowed down for you December and January as you were reprocessing. Now the retrograde has thrown a curveball into that. This is just a time for you to really connect to your why you're doing this in the first place. And there's a lot of force involved in it. And also long range goals, long range aspirations. These aren't necessarily goals, but they're not plans. They're not even formulated in intentions. That's why they're saying aspirations and they're saying goals. But you are thinking long term, and you are definitely thinking strategic. And you are looking at two things you're looking at. You're looking at the financial state of the economy and your future comfort. I was going to say comfortability, but then I'd have to roast somebody about that. So, your future comforts. So this is the economy and retirement, and how you're going to get today accomplished while also trying to achieve the latter end, because you're looking at long range stability and how you're going to get there based on where you are today and all the moves you need to make in which to get that accomplished. That's, oh yeah, you are, okay, so these are into your reverse. And again, they already said that the alignment of the things that you have been trying to get accomplished are literally slipping through your fingers like sand. And you are aware of it. And it is aggravating you. And you would want to hold on to that energy and use the movement of the energy to really begin to gain clarity, is what they're saying, of your why, because you don't have a solid why. You're like, well, retirement is the why, or future, stability, that's a why. Why are you worried about it is what they want to help you better understand, because when you put it intention together, it can't be based on a future fear of impending doom and not having enough. And so that's a matrix form of thought. And as you have been moving through decision time, as you have been moving through the universe in elevation and clearing out these old fears, this is one of the ones that says, of course, plan a plan. Just know that what you're watching and observing in the financial sector of economy, for those, and this is for someone very, very specific, because this is someone who either already dabbles in stocks, has loads of mutual funds, probably has large investments, may have 1, 2, or potentially 3 homes. You're looking at how to carry that. This is great, and if this resonates with you and you are looking at financial planning as well, and you're either trying to buy a house or own at least one home, this is where you're at, and you're looking at how you're going to hedge your bets at what you're seeing the economy doing, and how you're going to stabilize, keep your family and yourself safe through multiple years. Because you also know what I know, or you're seeing it, is that the economy is under not just tremendous struggle and weight, but that it's about to shift also tremendously even in this year. So you would be looking correctly. However, you need to set better intentions, not on fear, but on trust. And there's a difference, becoming a master manifester in this way. So you are making heavy decisions, and all of them are mercurial at this time to you, because you can't see the outcome, and you love to be able to see this. You like to plan it out all the way to what if it fails, and then you come back and you play it back. So if all the dominoes don't fall in the right place for me and it falls over here, then let me be able to retrace that and do that now. Let me have a fail safe and a plan B, and also a C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. That's how you think. So it's super strategic, and you don't like to make errors. Financial stability, of course, is important to everybody, but this has you kind of shook because you either heard something, someone either gave you a stock tip, or you've been watching some things about the market, which is why you know this, and you probably even heard it about the economy because you have so many investments. So your guides or your angels probably gave you some forewarning about this thing right here, and this is why you were driven to it. And here is your magic get out of jail free card. This is about letting go, again, of the fear-based reason why you were doing it, turning it into an intention to be fully supported and being able to strike when the iron is hot. You know, like when you're at a craps table. Do you play craps? I used to. I no longer really gamble like that, but I would when in Vegas. That would be the place you would best find me at, in Vegas. So anyway, you would roll until you're hot, because if you start crapping out, you probably should stop. That's why I win so well, is because when I don't hit my numbers, I'm out. I find another table and some hot dice. So this is how you do that, is by switching up the way that you're going about it. You have to move and trust. And the dynamic of exchanging fear for joy then opens you up to seeing newer and better ways to make investments that are going to be sound, stable, and endure throughout the economy. I'm just going to say it crashed, because you and I probably both know the same thing. This is why you're looking so deep into it. And this is not the time. I'm going to leave you right there. They've pretty much said, oh, this is TikTok. This is not the time to be making those decisions. You're already trying to make it. You are observing what you're seeing. And for really quick, I'm going to take this to the relationship level, because they just dropped something in. So you are also in the process of shifting your relationship to the next level. And you want to also know, is this the right person for me? This just dropped in. They're saying this is not any time to move relationships. Stay where you guys are. And you're already making the decision to either move in or get engaged. So this is for someone who's been dating for a while, or already in a relationship. You're already together but not married. And you're taking this super serious. And they're saying to still deepen the communication, deepen the relationship, and because now is not the time to grow the relationship. You grow the relationship with communication, being open, vulnerable, and allowing the person to expand, because you're trying to force this to happen for whatever reason. This is not the time for that. The time is to really focus on how to heal what's already there and to see your part of how it got there. Taking it down the aisle doesn't make it work. What makes it work is love and communication. So exchanging those gifts between the two of you, and really putting everything on the table of why the relationship should heal and what's beautiful about it. And I'm Demi. I want to thank you for tuning in. And if this resonates with you, don't forget, drop those emojis. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Connect with us. Let us know that you watched it all the way through. You know, let us know what resonated, what worked for you. And don't forget, hit the notification button there once you do subscribe, so that you can get all the daily drops of love. I'm Powered by Love TV, and I'm Demi. And I'm signing out. Namaste.